Okay, wow, hi. Long time no see. I feel like I always look very ragtag when I make these videos. Wow, yeah, I look ridiculous. Let me just try to make myself look a little better. Anyways, hi everybody. Long time no see. I am coming at you after months and months of not posting on YouTube, and I have filmed a lot of stuff, a lot of moving things, a lot of life updates, but I just kind of end up filming too much to where I get overwhelmed to edit it all together, and I've been so busy that editing has kind of felt like impossible, and so I just thought I would hop on. I kind of randomly had the urge again. I am doing something today that is so long awaited, and I thought that I would film it because it's fun. So I am getting a new phone today. Woo! It's been since 2017, if you can believe that. And that phone is a Samsung Galaxy S8, so it's super outdated. Let me go grab it. So here's my Galaxy S8. This is the case that I have on it. It is literally sunburned because it's so old. Just like look at this case. Like look at how nasty that is. Like the sides of this are chipping off. I think same with this. Look how cracked all my like volume buttons are. And then here's the phone, like just crumbs and stuff. Like it's time. I did love this phone. I remember at the time thinking that I loved the screen because it like goes off onto the sides like this and everything, and the display was pretty good, like not too bad. It's just kind of gotten to the point where it's slow. I tend to take public transit a lot, and I just really want to have a phone that works better than the one that I currently have. So I was talking to my mom today, and she randomly brought up the idea of going to the T-Mobile store, and I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, actually, like pretty spontaneously. I was kind of just planning on having this phone forever, I think. And then my mom brought that up, and I was like, I should probably get a new phone because it's been 5 years. So I'm going to be going to the Apple store, not the Apple store. I'm going to be going to potentially Best Buy today just to like look at the new phones side by side. I'm thinking of getting either the iPhone 13 Pro or the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So just a little funny side note, I put up a poll for everyone on my Instagram page. I'd gotten some feedback on which iPhones were the best ones, I guess, for me to buy at the moment, and they all said iPhone 11, iPhone SE, iPhone 13, or iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's looking like the iPhone 13 Pro Max and the iPhone 13 are both tied. And the iPhone SE has no votes, and the iPhone 11 has like maybe one. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet, but either of them are amazing. It kind of seems like the camera quality and the memory are the biggest differences between the two. I use my phone a lot for graphic design and a lot of media things like social media like this and filming, and I do TikToks and stuff just for fun, and so it'd be cool to have a nicer camera and also to be able to vlog in public without having to use my like nice Canon camera like this. So I'm thinking of going, at least for right now, I'm thinking of going for the Pro Max, but also it has to do with cost, so I'm not totally sure which one I'm going to end up going with. So we'll kind of have to see as we go. But yeah, regardless, I'm getting a new phone today, as of right now, and I'm super excited. I also can be part of group chats now, which is so dope. I was talking to my boyfriend, and he brought that up, and I was like, I feel like everyone has an iPhone. Maybe this is the case for some of you guys, but everyone in my life has an iPhone, I feel like, besides my family. And especially working in design, I have like a tablet, I have a computer that's a MacBook. I just use Apple everything really, and so I don't really have a need to keep Samsung in my life anymore. Also, I'm kind of sad because, random tangent, I went to see Justin Bieber perform this last week, and also if you know Sire and Eddie Benjamin, Sire is Will Smith's son, Jaden Smith. my phone quality was so trash and it didn't really record anything well, so I kind of wish I had this new phone when I went to see him. I also went to see her. Maybe I'll just insert some clips here just for shits and giggles, since I guess I'm updating you guys now, but I went to see her in a concert with my sister. And that was so amazing. I don't want to make a whole video on those because I don't really have enough content to, but speaking of phone quality, I really wish that I would have had a better camera in order to film those. So it's instances like that that make me think like it seems worth getting the upgraded phone with the nicer camera because of things like that. And also summer's coming. I'm going to be going to a lot of events. I want to vlog more. I just feel like there's a lot of stuff going on, and I feel like a new camera and some good storage and a new phone would just be like amazing. Yeah, I'm very excited, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I've reached a very positive, happy place in life at the moment, and I think like a new phone is just kind of like an exciting little, almost like a reward to myself. I don't want to call it that because it's very expensive, like this isn't what I would typically reward myself with, but also just having like new technology is just one of my favorite things ever. So I'm gonna try to record a little bit of the experience and put it here, but if I don't end up doing that, you guys will see me back here and I will be unboxing whatever the heck phone that I end up with today. I can't wait to just get rid of this piece of garbage. Not a piece of garbage, that sounds mean, but you know what I mean. Just new phone, it is freaking time. Hi guys. Boy, oh boy, do I have a story for you. So I went to the iStore. I went to the T-Mobile store in my city to look for the iPhone and get the iPhone last week that I wanted, which is the iPhone 13 Pro Max. And I wanted the 512 gigabytes version, but sadly they didn't have the one that I wanted in store. So I had to order it, which was fine. So I was waiting for it, and finally it arrived today. So I have it with me. There were just a bunch of crazy things that happened that night, which is just like super unlucky and kind of like low-key haunted and creepy, because I went to the store with my mom and we talked to the guy at the counter, and he was super nice and tried to help us find the phone that I wanted. And first they didn't have the color option that I wanted, and then they also didn't have the storage amount that I wanted, so they had to order it. And then I was super excited for it. I get home and my mom was like, how much did you spend on that? So I told her the amount, and she was like, that doesn't seem right based on what I researched and what the phone should be. And so we took a second look at the receipt, and it turns out he ordered the wrong phone, and he actually ended up ordering the iPhone 13 and not the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So unfortunately, we had to go on to T-Mobile and cancel the order, talk to somebody on the phone, and get the right iPhone ordered. And so that got taken care of. All while there was a tornado warning, and it was completely storming outside. I had to stay at my parents' place, couldn't come back to my apartment, and it was just a crazy mess. Luckily, after all of that, I finally got the phone. I'm finally here and I can actually unbox it and enjoy it. So definitely it was well worth it, and I can't wait to finally be able to use this. Okay, so I just unboxed the iPhone. It is gorgeous. And I also just wanted to point this out before I start doing it, but I bought a bunch of little doodads at T-Mobile. So I have them all in this bag, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna be putting on my case, which is this super extra glittery case from Casemate. Yeah, so I'm excited to put that on. And then I also got myself a screen protector because I heard from people that this would be a good idea, obviously, to try and protect the phone from like scratches and anything that could possibly happen to it. So I got that, and I'm gonna put that on myself. I'm a little nervous because I just want to make sure there's not like bubbles and stuff, because that's the most annoying, but I'm gonna be doing that. And then, not something that I'm gonna be putting on the phone, but I've heard that within these boxes there aren't charging like blocks. So they give you the cable but not the actual brick. So I went and got myself one of the bricks. So just so that I have that in case, obviously I'm gonna need to charge my phone. So I went and got that right away. So I'm gonna continue putting this stuff on and I hope you guys enjoy.